you understand?
Hey everybody, I'm Tony Jones, and welcome to the Tony Jones Show.
It's not that people are willing to take the risk. It's just sort of a herd mentality, a lemming-like mentality. If you don't go with the flow, you're anti-American and therefore a suspect.
The Tony Jones Show, featuring punk, rockabilly, psychobilly, and Providence, Rhode Island's finest, starts right now.
He's a dangerous militia member, I hear. Oh, and there she blows.
In a world gone crazy, in a world of sin, cyclone ripping me out of my shirt, whirlpool sucks me in, teardrops on my alarm clock, for never ends till the ringing stop, rotted fruit on your family tree, broken branches right on top of me. Hear your voice, I hear the rumble, baby, I'm trouble. Personalities I haven't met, gonna do things I'm gonna live to regret. World grind into a halt, friend of a friend who said it ain't your fault. On a boat in a drift at sea, don't know what's come over me. See the world in a wine bottle haze. Sure know how to turn afraid. Hear your voice, I hear the rebel, baby, I'm with you. Trouble, trouble. Gone crazy, world of sin. World of sin. Personalities I haven't met. I'm gonna do things I'm gonna live to regret. A world grinding to a halt. Friend of a friend who said it ain't my fault. On a boat in a drift at sea, I don't know what's come over me. And I see the world in a wine bottle haze. Sure know how to turn that phrase. I hear the rubble, baby, I'm with you. I'm in a world of trouble. I'm in a world of trouble.
friends, the time for mediocrity in broadcasting is over. My name is Tony Jones, and you are tuned in to the Tony Jones Show, your destination for talk and rock, online at tonyjones.org, facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on the almighty Twitter at Tony Jones in RI, kicking things off with some brand new music right here on the Tony Jones Show. World Gone Crazy, the name of that track. It's some 61 Ghosts. We're actually going to have some more 61 Ghosts and some more new music this week on the Tony Jones Show. Quite a few things to talk about. Big show in Worcester for Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 coming up this weekend. I want to talk about that. 1 week from this weekend, the Rhode Island Free Radio crew will be at Connecticut Comic-Con. I want to talk about that. I want to talk a little food trucks, and I want to talk about this nostalgia play with music. And, man, it is a great time to be a live music fan, especially here in New England. Quite a few interesting tours coming through. But the big nostalgia play, I want to talk about that, and I want to give you my take on who I would like to see. One of those, it's not possible. One of it is possible, but it's always fun to think about if you could wave a magic wand and make musicians come back to life that have long departed. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes' time. But, of course, right here on the Tony Jones Show, we have the best local music on tap for you. And it is all about the music, continuing with some 61 Ghosts. Now here's Scars. Chances are you heard it here first on the Tony Jones Show.
Show me your scars. What's your concern? I won't turn away. They've all been earned. They're not your flaws. Rest head on chest. Their noble cause is laid to rest. When your thoughts run like rivers, I will slow them down. When you lose your way, I'll turn you back around. When you drift away from shore, you'll be lost and found in my arms. Baby, in my arms, show me your scars. Vanish those scars. They're just skin deep. Let down your guard. Not yours to keep. When your thoughts run like rivers, I will slow them down. When you lose your way, I'll turn you back around. When you drift away from shore, you'll be lost and found in my arms. Baby, in my arms, show me your scars. Show me your scars. Show me your scars. Show me your scars.
Goat, the name of that one, some 30 Silver, right here on the Tony Jones Show. Before that, 61 Ghost, Scars. Some of the best local music around. Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on the almighty Twitter, at Tony Jones in RI. Be sure to go to rifreeradio.org and tonyjones.org. You know, I think I've officially made it in alternative media because earlier this week, if you can believe it, tonyjones.org was hacked. But we're back up now. You can go to tonyjones.org at any time. But yes, for some godforsaken reason, tonyjones.org was hacked earlier this week. Now, as you know, I do monitor the social media accounts throughout the live broadcast here. If you're checking us out live, and if you're checking us out in podcast form, of course, I greatly appreciate it. Checking in with me on Facebook at facebook.com/Tony Jones Show. All the way from a little place called Riverside, Rhode Island, is Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 drummer, R.J. Gregory, who tells me that he is the best drummer that I've ever played with. Now, because I suffer from bouts of memory loss, that may, in fact, that could be true. For all I know, that is the truth. And if you want to check out Tony Jones and the Cretin 3, we're going to be up in Worcester on Friday night. Big show at the Lucky Dog. My apologies. It's now called the Cove. It used to be the Lucky Dog, and Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 played a lot of great shows at the Lucky Dog back in the day with our friend Sasquatch, and Sasquatch and the Sickabillies, and the Coffin Cats, and just a ton of great shows for the Lucky Dog. We haven't been there in years, and now we'll be back this weekend with the McGunks, Jody Jolton of Volt, State of the Union, and one of our favorites, Wolfman Chuck and the Spookalele of Doom. So if you are local to the Worcester area, we'd love to see you Friday night for a big rock and roll show at the former Lucky Dog, now the Cove Music Hall. I got to say, I love Worcester. Worcester is, I've been going there for years between playing music and between conventions, of course, Rock and Shock. And it has just been, since I've been hanging out in Worcester on and off, just a steady incline, not a decline, a steady incline for Worcester. It is, it's getting there, you know. So if you're in the area, we'd love to see you at the Cove, and of course, make sure you support local music out in that neck of the woods. Also, a great car scene show out in that area has always been a blast over the years. So, due to that show, in honor of that show, we're going to have some McGunks up next for you. This track is, just a fine name for everybody here at Rhode Island Free Radio. It's Bad Decisions, the McGunks, right here on The Tony Jones Show.
Time
even cause he says temporary. I don't mean so much now. I hate you, everybody hates you now. I hate you, shut up. You dig out fish and your brain is fucking fried. I don't agree with you, said make a baby. Now I hate you, everybody hates you now. I hate you, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
The Grubs right here on the Tony Jones Show. Everybody Hates Me, the name of that one. Then before that, in honor of Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 playing at the Cove this Friday night, are Bill Mates, the McGunks, Bad Decision, the name of that one. Thank you for hanging out and tuning in to the Tony Jones Show as we spin the best music around. Speaking of great music, I have a little two-piece ska block on tap for you, but I don't know if there's any ska fans in our audience. Actually, I'd love to have a ska show here on Rhode Island Free Radio if anybody out there is listening. And TJ Psycho Eddie's here. I want to get your take on this because there's a big nostalgia play right now. It was just announced this week that the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, they're going to head out on tour. They're going to play Let's Face It, their huge album from 20 years ago. They're going to play that in its entirety. And we've seen other bands go out on tour. They come through and they play from maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. They just play that album that you know and love. They play it in full, you know. They don't do it. Here's the new stuff, and everybody goes out and has a cigarette. Actually, they're going to come through the Met in Pawtucket on July 22nd. They're going to play this tour outside in the courtyard. The big nostalgia play, I like it. I get it. I think it's awesome. I also, of course, love to hear new music. So I was thinking there was two for me. If I could wave a magic wand, it would be the Ramones, and they would play End of the Century. It's in its entirety. Now, that's not possible. But one that is possible, which I think would be cool, and it's probably never going to happen because they hate each other, would be the Misfits to play Walk Among Us. But folks listening, what do you think? DJ Psycho Eddie, what do you think of the nostalgia play? And if you could wave a magic wand, is there a band that you'd like to see go through and play their big hit album, whatever put them on the charts?
Well, I'm pretty much like you. I prefer the newer music versus older music, things that have just been released. I like hearing something that I haven't always
even if
been
it sucks, I like to hear new music.
Something new and progressive. However, and I hate to quote him, but Dane Cook, the comedian that everyone hates.
Of Employee of the Month fame.
Yeah, that's the one.
That movie sucked.
He actually predicted this. If you want to go back about 5 or 10 years, maybe even 50, maybe about 10 years ago, he did a skit where basically he was talking about as his generation, my generation, as we are getting older, we don't have the time or the inclination to sit at a very long show.
We don't have the mental bandwidth.
We need. It's like the Peter Potts crate and barrel type society now. Give me what I want. I don't want the extra fluff, and let me get on my way. So he was actually describing in his skit about a show where you go, they play the songs, only the songs you know, and, you have time for catch a bite to eat, and you're home and in bed by 11 o'clock at night.
Now, a guilty pleasure of mine is hair metal. So a few years ago, I went to a thing called Hairball, and it was all these hair metal era bands playing, but they played their whole sets. It would be awesome, like if Warrant came out and just played Cherry Pie, and then the next band and the next band. When it was a little fatiguing to hear the whole sets. And I mean, the other issue is that the seminal album normally came out when the band was quote unquote in their prime, whether they were a little bit younger, they were a little more focused. To see them play it 20, 30 years later, that makes me a little nervous.
You can't revisit your heroes. That's how I put it for this. They if you go back in time, you see them at their prime when even you're not the same.
Yeah.
Your ears aren't the same. Your disposition to that isn't the same.
My waistline isn't the same.
Well, yeah, it's gonna. Please, you're preaching to the choir.
My cup size isn't the same.
Let me get fitted for a new man's ear before I go to the concert. No, I mean, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment because no matter what happens, it's never going to be as good as the first time.
Yeah.
You know,
True. Just like sex.
No, it has gotten better.
It lasts longer than 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Did you cuddle afterwards?
So, in honor of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones heading out on tour, again, they're going to swing by the Met with that tour on July 22nd, playing Let's Face It. I can't believe it's 20 years later. They're going to play it in its entirety. We're going to have a local ska block here, starting off with Brunt of It, Manic Depression, the name of this one, right here on The Tony Jones Show. Blood from a Stone, the name of that one. The award-winning Copacetics right here on the Tony Jones Show. Before that, the Brunt of It. Manic Depression, a little ska block in honor of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones heading out on tour and playing to that nostalgia crowd. A surefire way to sell tickets. DJ Psycho Eddie and I were talking off the air. You know that will be a sold-out show for the length of that tour. The award-winning Copacetics recently winning a Motif Music Award, which I had the honor of presenting. Now, you know that everybody here in our little neck of the woods, we're all losers. I lost. Our friends 1031 lost. DJ Psycho Eddie lost. So you could say that award was a bust for us. Now, I think there's an award coming up that we can all get behind, and actually, voting is still open for the 2017 Food Truck Awards. MotifRI.com/FT Awards, not FAT Awards, FT Awards. Voting is still open, even though the award show is going to be on Monday, June 12th. It's going to be in Pawtucket at the brand new Brewers Guild. Just kind of wanted to mention that you could still vote, not only supporting these small businesses, but it looks like it's going to be a great night as I kind of click through the categories here. Favorite burger, favorite grilled cheese. Our friends Championship Melt are in that category. Favorite French fries, favorite hot dogs, favorite barbecue, favorite pizza. We love food trucks here, not only because we love food and food trucks, but just what it represents for small businesses.
I drive a truck.
You could double dip if you could just throw some grub back there.
Oh, I could definitely. I could turn it to the Uber Roach Coach.
Favorite frozen dessert. I think that's going to be a big category this time of year. Here's a category we don't like. Favorite vegan/vegetarian.
Okay, let's give it a chance. I have experimented in a few vegetarian and vegan. Yeah, no, I can't even say that with a straight face.
I'm looking at the category of favorite portable Nada truck, and our friends Elwood's Doghouse, who took good care of us last summer, he's in that category.
Yep.
That's best graphics. I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's a pretty solid. I'm actually going to go, when I get home today, I'm going to go through and actually think about some serious voting in this category. And it's great that it's still open because I kind of just heard about it a little bit earlier this week. And, it's all the things I love. It's summertime in Rhode Island. It's going to be at the Narragansett Brewery Guild. And it's food trucks, so... Again, motifri.com/FTA award or FT Awards. You can still vote and you can still check it out. We're going to be somewhere fun next weekend if you want to come out and stalk us. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes' time. But before that, I got to get down to a tune that I swear I did not plan this out ahead of time. But this tune goes perfectly with what we were just talking about. We're going to hear from the Sheckies up next. This track is Ice Cream Run. You heard it here on the Tony Jones Show.
Better than Dairy Queen. tales of monsters of the sea. And if you need me, I'll be singing like I got 1,000 hungry mouths feet. And I'll be riding, and I'll be riding, and I'll be riding, yeah, I'll be riding. And I've had lovers before, most of them were true. They were all just rivers and lakes, but the ocean was you. So we'll be riding, we'll be riding, we'll be riding, we'll be riding.
I'm still standing, I'm standing on my own. Yeah, I'm still standing, your whereabouts they are unknown. Well, years pass since last we met, and I still wish you had him go. I'm so tired of standing here alone. I keep waiting for these regrets to be upon. But the light that you cast down on me, well, it just can't be outshone.
Really, the only place left to get diverse music these days is alternative media and independent media and podcasts and things of that nature. You know, traditional media has really led us astray. So I wanted to put what could possibly be on my playlist the two most diverse tracks back to back. So that's what you just heard. Starting off with the Sheckies, a little pop punk ice cream run. Then we heard from Meaghan Casey, Sea Monsters, a little folk punk. And then you just heard some AdapterAdapter, Now Who's Alone, a little lo-fi kind of rock and roll. You heard it all here on the Tony Jones Show. Music you're not going to hear anywhere else. This time, next weekend, we'll be at Connecticut, which is the Connecticut Comic-Con. Excited. We'll be at, not that this means anything to you now, but if you go to the con, it will. We'll be at booth number 110 next weekend at Foxwoods Resort Casino. The big name, or in my opinion, the big name is, of course, Ron Perlman from Hellboy. If you're a Sons of Anarchy fan, Ryan Hurst is going to be there. He was across from us at Rhode Island Comic-Con a few years ago, and let's just say he has a little bit of a popular following.
Just a little.
Our good friend Felix Sela is going to be there, just a great guy, and always fun when him and I hang out together for, well, quite a few obvious reasons. Now, I got to say, I got to hit my fanboy tendencies. Most exciting for me at Connecticut, which, by the way, you can go to ComicCon, ComicConn.com to check it out. Yes, the one and only, the greatest of all time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. He'll be at Connecticut Comic-Con, hopefully. I mean, you never know what can happen between now and next weekend. But looks like it's going to be a fun weekend. Just, I cannot think of a better venue for a con other than being at Foxwoods Resort Casino. And I have a feeling I'm just going to leave broke by the end of the weekend. I'm thinking about leaving my wallet in the car for Connecticut. So
that's not going to help.
Maybe I should leave my wallet at home.
You'll be there with a cardboard sign. We'll do horrible, unspeakable acts for, well, signatures and food.
We'll work for quarters and collectibles coming up at Connecticut. Come meet the Rhode Island Free Radio crew. We're going to be at booth 110. As I look at the clock, we're starting to run out of time here, so I want to let you know that this next track on the playlist, they went to either Rhode-IslandFreeRadio.org or TonyJones.org. They clicked on the contact page, and they sent me their MP3s. If you're in a band or if you'd like to be in studio, you can do that exact same thing. The band is Codename Carter. This track is Truth Serum. Some more brand new music right here on The Tony Jones Show.
Behind your back conceals the one who asks why his top man disarmed their plan and left them prone to permanent attack. Make yourself at home while we plunge our needle deep. There'll be no sea
my rose. She's my rose. Through her face the poison flows. She's my rose. She's my rose. She's my rose. She's my rose. Through her face the poison flows. Yeah.
Man, if that set didn't get your dander up, you are not a rock and roll fan. Novocaine, the name of that one, 610 connector. Before that, some Weld Square, A Belladonna, Killed My Rose, and a band that went to rifreeradio.org and or tonyjones.org and clicked on the contact page. We heard some Codename Carter, Truth Serum, the name of that track. And as I look at the clock, we are just about out of time. GJ Psycho Eddie, as always, thank you.
Not a problem.
Be sure to check us out next week at Kineticon booth 110, but we're pretty hard to miss, so I'm sure you'll spot us.
Just look for the low spot in the floor.
I do have time for one more track for you. This band is called Torn Shorts, and we're out of toilet paper here at the Rhode Island Free Radio Studios, so there are almost some torn shorts a little earlier this evening. Brow Street, the name of this one. Be sure to go to tonyjones.org, rifreeradio.org, on Twitter at TonyJonesInRI, Facebook.com/TonyJones Show. Thank you again, as always, for tuning in. A little Torn Shorts. Bye, everybody. Bye.
For the big show,
less I grow. Kick me to the street, now I'm crying poor. As I watch her mouth drop right down to the floor. Drink that scotch yourselves before the bad news. That's why I keep crying the night sky blue. Oh, I was never ready for the big show. The older I get, the less I grow. Yellow school bus, it's a card from us. I'm not gonna make it today. I'm not gonna make it tomorrow. But it would be so nice if you could save the backseat for me.